trying to get hold of what the government does. Now you got that one. Okay.
Hey, is this the one and only Gordon Gekko?
Hey, Donald. What are you talking about? You're the one and only.
So now I've got competition. It's a great place to get a haircut.
I love this place. I've been coming here since the 80s.
Well, the 80s are no longer, Gordo. The world is a tough place. How's life, Gordo?
Life is fine, especially with a hot new hedge fund. Enjoying my exile here in London.
Hot new hedge fund? Are you kidding? The economy's terrible. But you know what? Send me the details. Has anyone ever told you that you'd look great, really great, in a comb over?
No, Donald, I'm a Joe man myself.
Hey, whatever makes you happy, pal.
Yeah, now that's the secret. Stay happy.
All right, guys, let's go over it. The Nano bounced, even though it's crossing down here. As you can see, it'll do that, but boom. It was so oversold, right? The Voldy consolidated. Tesla swing up a lot and caught the intraday move as well on the 240s. Great trade. I had highlighted that in the market analysis video. Let's see, SPY, here you have the setup on the 5-minute. Boom, we caught that also in the chat. Didn't play it for the challenge. I was in a bunch of other stuff, but regardless, this is an overshoot here. This is where the bears posted that's a possible pattern, went way higher, kind of overshot it. So overnight, looking for it to kind of consolidate here, needs to hold obviously the 9 here to go higher. Could be squeeze it in a little bit. If this is real, could get an inverted head and shoulders like that. So I'll be on for EU open. VIX was crushed today. I've been waiting on that since last week's Wednesday. Come down a little bit. It's on the hourly still under the 9, and the 9 and the 21 curling down. Could pop a little, says the Stowe, but should go lower. Maybe we'll get this pattern repeated down here, if you know what I mean. Most of you guys remember this. All right. QQQ, same thing, was the leader today. Why was QQQ? So here's the setup. You see crossover, curl, Stowe, MACD cross. That's the golden setup. Let's call it that, the golden setup. Fantastic. I did, however, I played this candle here as kind of a test run for the challenge. Hopefully we'll get going tomorrow. SPY was lagging because oil was doing this, and KRE never recuperated. All right, on to the Dixie. Let's go on the daily, so you see here. All right, so this is very clear, doing an inverted head and shoulders. We want to see it come down a little bit more. That would mean the market rallies, and by the looks of it, kind of rolling over, we could get that. But still, pretty strong day from the Dixie. Kind of just consolidated. The big problem for this market is obviously this. Okay, and that's a big problem, is these yields. Hopefully topping out here, but again, it's really high. It's above that. So market risk right now is 278. I think we clocked in 280 today, so that's good that it came down a bit. As far as Nvidia, obviously we're still in the 600s. Hold on 1 second here. Here it is. I mean, what a ripper of a day, up 8%. So since Friday. I mean, we caught this whole freaking move. Yeah, I mean, it would be hilarious if this can put on some gains by. And you see this trend line coming in here? If this can put on gains tomorrow, they're gonna, I mean, holy moly. But my plan for these runners, again, are they're collecting IB like crazy. They closed at, what, 220%. I'm gonna take some off, and then I'm just for the shits and giggles leave some. Also, Innovax today, huge move. We were in that. I don't know why alerts keep going off. Tomorrow we got Lowe's. We had Zoom had alright earnings. That's gonna be flushable. The big one that if the earnings are good, okay, if the earnings are good and it doesn't move, Dix all around. Dix is going to absolutely fly. It does that on earnings, and I'll show you what I mean. Here's a great example. Closed at what, 132. Next day ran to 146. Here also closed at whatever 106. Next day ran to 118. So if this doesn't move up already pre-market, I'm going to play the flush. Obviously, if earnings are good, okay. Now, as far as the flow and the dark pool, today we actually saw something under the hood, okay? So that's on the 50-minute, that's pretty notable. And when you look on the 1 minute, you see that they actually bought this today. Now, they did that with QQQ way earlier. Problem is they sold off QQQ and bought more SPY. But again, this was like a pretty decent buy. So we'll see if tech might not. This is suggesting tech isn't as strong as it was tomorrow. So what I also want to highlight in this recap is that Wednesday, I don't know if I'll be trading. I might sleep in because we got FOMC and then Nvidia earnings, so movement might be limited. Contracts are gonna be crazy expensive, so I'm probably gonna see what Jerome says, do the challenge trade, and then watch Nvidia earnings. But tomorrow I'll be on open and close. So I'm excited for that. And today, I mean, was an absolute banger of a day with many awesome trades. I had a great day, so I'm stoked about that. Why was flow showing red but we went up? That's the dark pool. Lately, for weeks, we've had no dark pool. It's only been flow based. So they pumped this up with dark pool. That's why a lot of bears got mangled today. I'll keep an eye on it, especially the dark pool tomorrow. If they're playing that again, that's good for us because we'll know what they are doing. All right, I'm going to keep it short and sweet. I'll see you tomorrow. Love yourself, love your family. God bless.